Well, the NFL is on the horizon. Game 1 is tonight. This is our first Rockies 2-minute warning of the season. A lot of questions to be answered. Peyton in Denver, how's he going to make out? Andrew Luck or RG3? Mark Sanchez or Tim Tebow? However, what we really want to know, Jeremy, is how are the Cowboys going to make out this season?
Well, they certainly tried to shore up their defense, over the offseason, which was their big problem last year. They had Claiborne, their first-round draft pick. They took a corner, so hopefully they shored that up. I guess the only question is the front line seems a little off here at the start of the season, so I think that'll be maybe the determining factor.
So you're not expecting big things?
I'll give them, if they can shore up their front line, I'll give them 11 wins, if not 9 or 10.
Well, I think the New York Giants are going to start off with a win tonight over the Cowboys, and then they'll go 1-6, not make the playoffs. No 8-8 team should ever win the Super Bowl. Sorry, Mr. McGill. Sorry, Jackie Chan. So let's go to our shore picks. Who are you picking this weekend?
Well, I'm going to go against my Cowboys and against what you just said, and I'm going to take the Giants tonight. Pierre-Paul and Tuck on the D line of the Giants were absolutely phenomenal last year. I think the Giants had 49 sacks, led the league. Cowboys are having trouble with their offensive line. That could be a big problem tonight. I'm going to take the Giants over the Cowboys. Hate to do it. I'm going to take Detroit over St. Louis. Their defenses are similar. Last year Detroit scored 30 points a game. I think St. Louis was like around 12. It's in Detroit. Detroit's an up-and-coming team. They look good.
Matt Stafford is the man to watch in Detroit.
Absolutely. New Orleans over the Redskins for obvious reasons. New Orleans will be one of the top teams in the league, despite their coach being off and a couple of their players being down for the count for a few games, all on defense.
So Jeremy says that the harsh penalties meted out by the NFL against the New Orleans Saints are going to have no effect.
I didn't say no effect. It might cost them one game. Who are your picks?
Well, it's not going to be a lucky day for the Indianapolis Colts as they take on the very strong Bears. The Bears have one of the top 3 defenses in the league. And with Matt Forte back and newly acquired Brandon Marshall, I just don't see there's any chance whatsoever that the Bears can lose that one.
How do you see the Bears faring this year in their division?
I think the Bears are going to win. I think they'll probably go 11-5, and they might be that team that nobody's really talking about in the preseason, but the one to watch out for.
Remember how strong they were last year before Cutler went down?
With a broken finger, and I'll tell you, it is sad, but a broken finger can impact a team so horrifically. But in fact, when you are the quarterback and it's your throwing hand, we saw what happened in December last year. Miami and Houston. Miami went winless in the preseason, and I think they're going to continue that against a very strong Houston Texans this year. Matt Schaub looking a little bit better at pivot, and of course they've got the best running back in the league with Arian Foster. My other pick is for all you New England fans out there. New England is going to be visiting Tennessee, and it's not going to be a good day for the Titans. The Patriots are just looking too strong with the Brady Bunch, and I mean you've got Wes Welker and then you've got Gronkowski, who now they're saying might be the second best tight end in the league behind his teammate Hernandez. I mean, it's just an unbeatable combination, I think, there. So if you are, in fact, a Titans fan, it's going to be a pretty sad guitar-plucking country music kind of pain that you're going to be feeling.
Do you see the Patriots losing in the Super Bowl again this year?
The Patriots certainly have the team that can get back to the Super Bowl, but I mean,
there aren't many powerhouses in the AFC. They had a pretty easy walk of it last year.
Yeah, that is a very good point, and I think a lot of people are expecting them to be there. But I guess after week 4, we'll have a better idea of how this is starting to shore up. A new feature that we're going to be doing this year is Jeremy and I are going to pick opposing teams in one game, and then you, our viewers at home, can have an opportunity to log on to either our Facebook page or Rocky Sports Bar on Twitter and cast your vote for either my choice or Jeremy's choice, and one of the correct voters will in fact receive a $25 Rockies gift card. For the first one, we are taking the 49ers at the Green Bay Packers. And Jeremy, you're taking the Packers. Tell us why.
On paper, Green Bay still has an amazing offense. They've actually added Center Benson and running back just to shore up that. It's a great offense against a great defense. Everyone's kind of talking about the 49ers picking up Moss, Manningham, and Jacobs. Moss didn't play last year. He only caught for, I think, 450 or 500 yards with Tennessee the year before. Manningham was the third best receiver at best with New York last year, catching for only a couple hundred yards. Jacobs didn't do much. They released him. So I don't see San Francisco's offense being that much better. Green Bay did pick up their first 6 draft picks this year were all on defense, so I think they maybe shored their defense up a little bit. Not thinking that San Francisco did much on their offensive side. And they're in Lambeau Field playing Green Bay at home.
So you've got Green Bay. Now I'm going to tell you why San Francisco is going to win this game. Number one reason is defense. The best defense in the league in 2011 with all starters returning. I think you're going to see them being even a little bit better. Green Bay will have a very hard time protecting their quarterback. And I'm going to say that Aaron Rodgers is going to suffer 6 sacks on Sunday. The second reason that 49ers are going to win is defense again. And that would be the defense of the Green Bay Packers, which is not nearly as strong as they would hope with the offense they've got. They gave up almost 5 yards a run last year, and that's just way too much to give up to the 49ers. Third thing, special teams. The 49ers are just incredible on the special teams. So with Pro Bowl kicker David Akers, he was money, cha-ching, for the team all last year. And the final reason is clock management. Nobody manages the clock better than the San Francisco 49ers. As they keep Aaron Rodgers off the field, their chances of winning go up. And they will end their 22-year drought at Lambeau Field.
Exactly.
This Saturday, the Sea Dogs play their first home game at Harbor Station. And while you're at the game, either before or after, drop by and try our new Rocky Girl draft beer. That's it for this week's installment of 2 Minute Warning.